Great, man. Great first workout. I mean, it's a great opportunity, and it's an honor to be here.
What do you need to show at this point? I mean, is there anything you can show that they haven't seen before?
I mean, I don't know. Knowing that I'm not doing any 3-on-3s or 2-on-2s, it's just me by myself, so I don't really get to showcase my strengths at its potential, at its top potential. So.
We know you are a guy who does like to be able to show what you can do to react to the defense. So what is it like then with this type of individual workout, not being able to showcase it? How do you kind of balance that?
I gotta just keep going hard and keep. I mean, they did a great job of pushing me with the coaches. Those guys wasn't too old; they could move, so it was a great feel.
Who had the best skills out there?
All of them, man. I mean, you couldn't tell how old they were unless you looked at their gray hairs. But it was great.
What do you sense that they're trying to get to know about you off the court, just who you are?
I have no idea, man. I got a great feel with the whole coaching staff and the office, the front office. So I don't got a feel that they're trying to get something out of me or whatnot. I feel like they're just trying to bring in the best talent, and whatever decision they make will be a great one.
Who are some of your inspirations as far as NBA players and guys maybe you modeled yourself after, or maybe guys you're similar to?
I mean, I don't think I'm similar. I just try to really model my game after Steph Curry. I mean, with his success, he didn't come into the league at playing the way he's playing now. It took some time, and the player that he's developed to be, I see a great resemblance.
You guys have any similar type skills?
Definitely. I mean, his ball handling is off the charts. His shot selection, I could say, is kind of similar to mine. But like I said, his work ethic to get him to where he's at is, I would say, similar to mine also.
If you went out up here, what do you think you could out of playing with Kobe?
I mean, Kobe's a great. So, I mean, playing with him it'd definitely be an honor. I mean, I seen that he said he only had a few more years or 1 year left. But, I mean, I always dreamed of playing against him, and then having the opportunity to play with him would be a pleasure. But just gaining all the knowledge I can gain from him. He's been around forever, so he's been through almost every scenario and situation. So I'll definitely just try to gain the most knowledge I can.
How do you go about just dealing with, like, any kind of adversity and all that, and just knowing his demanding personality?
I feel like if you're doing the right thing, you don't have to worry about it, and I don't feel like he's going to lead you towards the wrong route. I mean, definitely coming in being a rookie and listening to him will be a great opportunity. And then once you learn the strengths and how to play the game at this level, the sky's the limit.
If you were to play with him, you'd have to play a little bit more off the ball. How comfortable are you doing that?
That's fine. I mean, it gives me the opportunity to showcase my scoring and shot making abilities. But getting him the ball also, there's a lot of factor in paying attention to him, and he still manages to be great at that. So I would definitely play my role.
With so much talk just surrounding how important bigs are, and that with the number 1 or number 2 pick that those teams should take a big, what is your counter argument to that being a guard?
I just want to go to a team where it's a great fit for me, and I can help the team the best way I can, and win as much as possible. I mean, most of these teams are in a situation to pick the top guys because they didn't win. So I definitely know they want a guy that can come in and help them win games, and that's my main focus. If it's going to the number 1 pick, or the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, whatever pick it is, going to a team and help them win.
You sat down with some of these people last night and had some dinner. What stood out from that meeting you had with everybody?
I got a great vibe for them. I mean, it wasn't the first time I met those guys, but I got a great vibe, man. And then it gave me the opportunity to know that you never know who's who, and I've seen a lot of those guys around before. So just recognizing that they're everywhere, and they always had an eye on me and a lot of other guys. It's just a blessing.
Do you have a preference on a team you want to play for, or a city you want to be in, or are you just going to let it play out?
If I could be home, that would be great, but we don't have a pro team, so that's my only preference.
Do you have any workout schedule with any other teams?
I think I'm going to the Knicks after this. So I'm not sure. I got to check with my agent.
Just the skill sets you bring as a point guard, how do you think that could translate in the NBA, just the way the game is being played now, floor stretching and outside shooting, pick and roll? It's a lot
of the spacing's different, and adjusting to the spacing in college, playing 1 year at college, knowing that the spacing, everybody was so cluttered, and you can't really pack it in the league. So I feel like I'll separate myself just being able to pass and having that space, and I feel like I'll excel at that.
Do you think almost in some ways it could be easier?
I'm not gonna say that. I'm really not gonna say that. But just watching the game, spacing's huge, and just seeing the space and how Steph Curry and those guys that can really pass, how they just maneuver like Rondo, those type of guys, Chris Paul, and I kind of see myself doing the same thing.
Did dinner last night feel like a job interview, or what was it like?
Not really, man. I only know how to be myself, so I can't really put on an act for anybody. I got a great vibe from them, and we watched the game, so most of the attention was on the game because of the bad calls and the stuff like that. So the focus wasn't really on me, so it was cool.
Just got your first fine, just so you know.
He on the baseline. He traveled first, and the ref was like,
We'll be looking for you when you get in the league.
It's all good. But yeah, he traveled, so I guess they let him get away with that by not calling it.
But he got filmed too now.
Yeah, he did.
Now LeBron's looking for you.
That's fine too. That's fine too.
Has this been a nervous experience? Exciting? What's your emotions going into June 23rd?
I'm just ready to know, man. This is the most devastating time. You know, the fun starts when you know what team you're on and what city you're going to, and I just been focused in this grind mode. I missed a million phone calls, a million text messages, all that, just because I'm focused and I'm ready to really take my game to another level.
I've seen you described by some scouts as more of a 1, others more than a 2. How do you see yourself?
I mean, a basketball player, man. If I'm playing with Kobe, I'm gonna definitely be off the ball, trying to get him shots, you know. But if I'm in a different scenario where I have to be the guy to facilitate for everybody, I'm considered a point guard. But when you add all that up, you're just a basketball player, and you don't consider LeBron a point guard, and he's bringing the ball up the court. But I mean, just whatever situation I'm in, I'm gonna try to make the best out of it.
Defensively, how do you think you'll stock up against the competition?
I feel like once I get the chance to showcase it, I'm definitely more than able to showcase it the best way I can. So I'm ready for it.
How many positions do you think you can defend, and what would you consider the best spot in the NBA? Defense position.
I mean, wherever the coach puts me, I'm gonna try to take advantage of it the best way I can. If it's me guarding a smaller guard, use my length. If it's me guarding a bigger guard, I gotta match his intensity. So wherever the coach puts me.
Most mock drafts have you and Moody at the top of the board in terms of point guards. What's your impression of his game? How do you think yours compares?
I mean, he's a great player. I mean, I feel like a lot of people are wide open on both of us, not knowing what we're gonna bring to the table. So I feel like we're in a similar situation where we gotta showcase what we do at our best and do more. But I don't really take the time to evaluate his game. He's worrying about him, I'm worried about me. So.
Why did you go to the Combine, and what did you take from that experience, and what do you think of some of the other top guys not going?
I mean, like I said, I don't really worry about everybody else. I went to just gain connections with a lot of people. It was a lot of people in there that I could gain a relationship with in the future, and it was more like a business trip for me. So.
Are you surprised that other top prospects don't go?
I don't know how that works. I think throughout the years, a lot of the top prospects don't go. But it's an experience for me that's a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and I can't say I'm going to go through it again. So just I'm taking the process one step at a time and taking advantage of it.
How much time have you spent around Karl Towns?
That's my guy. I mean, we're in the same agency. I knew him before he kind of blew up. But all the time, man, we were living out the same building since we've been out here training. He's a great kid. That's my guy.
Who's better, you? For who's going to go higher and all that?
I mean, honestly, that's the hardest part. We don't know. I mean, depends on what teams need. If they need a big or a guard. But with his skill set, he can play big or guard. He's good.
You said at the Combine you felt like you're the best player in the draft. What do you think you have that separates yourself from
I mean, I truly feel that way, but I feel like you could ask anybody in the draft and they would have said the same thing. But I don't know. I just feel like I showcased it on many levels, and I was put through so many different scenarios where I had to make the best out of it, and I had a lot of success with it.
You weren't heavily recruited recruited out of high school. It wasn't until December you really started creeping up into the top 10 as far as prospects are concerned. Is being underrated kind of been your MO all along?
I honestly love it. You know, when people don't really pay as much attention to me, I thrive with it, and that gives me an edge because I know what I came from and I know the hard work that I put in. I got the confidence of my work ethic that I put in. So like I said, that just gives me that edge on the court.
You sort of lost that now. You're not exactly an unknown anymore, right?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like I can walk around. Nobody knows who I am. I mean, I honestly like it, honestly.